and thanks for being here today. It's been a bit of a while since I've been here on the YouTube. I've really been very busy, lots of stuff going on, and with various other things going on in the world, some of which we'll talk about in a minute, it's been quite difficult to, get time to do the whole Juliette thing. It's not that I've been restricted in any way, I could have done it, but with pressures from outside and other bits and pieces going on, it just hasn't come together, and it's been one of those things where I've had to prioritize other things in my life for some time. Now, I thought I'd just cover off some updates on me and then talk about the world in general. Talk about what's been happening for the last couple of months. Things about me. Number one, this is kind of going on now. I've been growing my hair out. I haven't had it cut for months. It's undercut myself, so I undercut the back and the sides myself. So it's quite easy to take care of in lockdown. But I've been growing this and kind of just pulling it back into ponytails on a day-to-day basis at home, or stick it under a cap. It's quite an easy thing to do and be, quite masculine with it as well. It's quite easy to look quite manly when it's all sort of undercut under here, so it can, be a bit versatile. But the length is good. It's coming along quite nicely now. The kind of length is it's decent as a bob. As it comes down to about here, I think it might go into sort of weird territory where it gets a bit middling between being long and between being a nice bob length. So I quite like this length. It'd be interesting to get it to a length where I could have the choice of having it cut back to this and styled, or keep going for something longer. But I like this. It works well. It's good. It's nice. Other things going on here. Another reason why I've not been around so much is we have a dog. So I now have a Springer Spaniel who is 5.5 months old. For the last 5 months, so for the last 3 and a bit months, we've been looking after a puppy that cries at night, doing toilet training, going for walks, nice early walks, trying to balance food requirements and entertaining her, keeping her sort of happy when we've got, sometimes we're at home, I'm at home, I've got to balance work, so I can't be around all the time, that kind of stuff. So that's been quite difficult. We had quite a few sleepless nights with her crying through the night for some time. Like a week or so. Not tremendously long, but it was still difficult. And you get through that whole period of potty training and stuff. So she's now really good. She's much better. She's very easy to deal with. Needs a lot of exercise. Being a Springer, they're very active dogs, but great temperament, lovely dog. And now she's through her teething as well. So all of her adult teeth are in, still quite chewy, and still sort of needs her chew toys, but they're all in and she's very happy. So that's been quite a challenge as well. I've had dogs in the past, but they've been my parents' dogs, they've not been my dog. And so this is my first time, especially for my family. My family have never had a dog before, so this is the first time we've really had a family dog, family pet. And it's been great. Difficult to start with, but now settling down. Again, another reason why I can be a bit more around. I used to dress obviously during weekdays and do my work, but with the dog and my daughter being homeschooled, it's been difficult for me to, find the time in the last couple of months to do anything with Juliette. Not that I couldn't, but there's other things to do. So other things take priority. That's really the main thing. But now easing up, and there's an opportunity to do something like this. So here we go. Another thing, my nails are cool. Except for that. These are my nails. So I've been growing these for a few weeks, nursing them apart from that one. through my stuff at home, doing some tiling. I've been building a woodshed out by the driveway, repurposing some wood that I had knocking around at home. So I built a nice woodshed. I'll see if I can stick a photo up of that, which is good. Really happy with that. It's come on really well, but I've had to build that from scratch. Next thing is to do some fencing. So I've got more fencing coming up. I've got to kind of nurse the nails through some fencing projects, and that'll be in the next couple of weeks. And that then means that the garden that we have, which is all front garden, the front garden will be separated from the road, which means I can then have a gate, fence, and it means the dog and my daughter, everyone can go out, and I can go out in the garden without worrying about people walking up the driveway, because to get to our house you have to walk all the way up the driveway. So there's no privacy in our garden because anyone can walk in at any time, and the postman has to come in and all that kind of stuff. So this will be good. This will be a big change. So let's talk about some other things going on in the world. Obviously a lot to catch up on. There's the global pandemic situation. I'm not going to go into that too much in terms of, how people should be behaving, what people should be doing. Certainly nonetheless moaning about people's different behaviours and how they're ruining lockdown or whatever, or what we're supposed to be doing, what we should be doing, shouldn't be doing. I think there's enough sort of confusion, particularly in the UK, about what to actually do. What I would say is, at this time, obviously like many other people out there, I've been slightly affected in my ability to dress and express myself through lockdown period. Now, if you're out there and are someone who is closeted, who it's not known about your your way of living yourself, expressing yourself, and you get to do this through makeovers or doing stuff at when your partner's at work, whatever else you're doing, then right now you have my sympathy. It's a very, very difficult time, and I imagine a lot of people out there are struggling quite a lot with how to cope during lockdown. I think what's got me through it is that I haven't had to not dress. I could dress if I wanted to, and that freedom is more important as a relief valve. The knowledge that I could dress, the fact that I'm not restricted, to me is more important as a relief valve for whatever it is I feel, whatever difficulties I have with not being able to express myself, to express my gender identity the way I want to be able to do so. Whatever difficulties I've had, I'm sure it's been much harder for the people, because I know I could have done it at will. If I really wanted to, could have found a couple of hours and done something. So if you're out there and you're struggling, then you have my sympathies, and I really hope you can find a way to to ease up on this and bear with it. Stay as happy and healthy and level-headed as you can, and look forward to a time when it's going to ease up a little bit, and hopefully you'll be able to get back to being the person you need to be. So if you're out there struggling, then you absolutely have my sympathies, and I really hope you get an opportunity to do something about this sooner rather than later. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Feel free to like, share and subscribe. If there's any comments, let me know in the comment section down below. As always, you can get me through my email address, which is juliettesnoir@gmail.com, or you can find me through my website, juliettenoir.uk. I look forward to talking to you again soon, and as ever, bye! Bye!